Okay, start.
Hello friends, welcome to Pyramid Yuva Shakti. So yesterday we saw Master Krishna Chaitanya share his beautiful experience and his journey with Pyramids Everywhere website. And he told a beautiful concept of choices. Everything in life is a choice. And accepting or rejecting the result is also a choice. So we beautifully, he explained and shared all of his experiences. So today we have, under many masters and many messages, we will know in each session about a great spiritual master. And we can share some of the excerpts, life incidents, and the experiences and messages they have given. So today we have to share the life story of Yogananda Paramahamsa. So from the book of Autobiography of a Yogi, which is a great classic, spiritual classic, where we can know the life story of Yogananda Paramahamsa. He was a great spiritual master who had spiritual quest, spiritual thirst, and passion to find God, to seek God, to know what is God and where is God. And he had a very strong spiritual passion. And that is the takeaway from his life. And from his life, we can know, like, if you are in the path of meditation, if you are in the path of spirituality, how much passionate a person can be. So that can be learned from the great guru, Yogananda Paramahamsa. In his book, he has introduced hundreds and many masters, yogis, and saints who have a different and unique story, who have a different experience, who have different background. And we are introduced to all those saints and to all those masters in a single book. And I recommend everyone must read that book, Autobiography of a Yogi. And we can also learn and experience how the relationship of a guru and a disciple would be. How a guru in a spiritual path will guide us, will take care of us, will protect us, will teach us many things. So that beautiful relationship of a guru and a disciple can be beautifully seen in his life. So I'm going to share some few incidents about his youth life and his young age. So he was born in 1800s in Uttar Pradesh, Gorakhpur. Later on, so he was the one who started the Yogoda Satsang Foundation. And in the later years, he went to America and many other states, many other countries to spread about meditation. So he preached Kriya Yoga. So he was the one master who went throughout the world to spread meditation, to spread spirituality. And later, so in the 1920s, he went to America. He went to America and he preached and went to all the states and preached about meditation. And later, so I would like to share some few significant incidents in his life. So one of the main incident is incident which tells about the power of words. So there is one incident where Yogananda Paramahamsa and his sister would be under a tree and they would be playing, relaxing. His sister had a small wound in her arm, so she would be applying the ointment there. So what would Yogananda Paramahamsa do is he also will take some of the ointment and apply to his hand. But he wouldn't have any wound or anything. His sister will ask, you don't have any wound, right? You don't have anything in your hand, then why are you applying the ointment? So he says that I feel that some wound will appear here in my wound, in my place, so in this hand. So that's why I'm applying the ointment. And his sister would tease, are you mad or what? Oh, so, and she will tease very badly, and he would be very strong, and he would say in determination that I will also get the wound in this place, and tomorrow, so you will also get the same wound but double the size. His sister will provoke him, and he would tell these words in strong determination. But to the miracle, the next day he finds that he also gets the wound at that place, and his sister also gets the wound with double the size. And his sister would tell to his mother about what happened to Yogananda Paramahamsa, and his words have become true. And that was the incident which tells the power of words, how powerful our words can be. And from that incident, his mother will warn that you should use your power of words only for the good, and you should use it very carefully. So by this, we can understand, friends, that as we do meditation, as we empty our mind, as our mind gets cleared, as we increase our awareness, we add in a lot of power to our thoughts and our words. So whatever thought we think, whatever words we talk, we need to be very, very aware about it. So any thought you think, it's like a dynamite, it's like a bullet, and it easily manifests because you're doing meditation and you don't have anything in mind. So when you have some thousands of thoughts, and in amongst the thousands of thoughts, you are just thinking a one thought and you want it to manifest. And that is very difficult because all your energy is separated between all those thoughts. But when you do meditation, when you settle your mind, when you know what to think, what not to think, what is necessary and what is not necessary. So every thought, what you think, will gain a lot of power, will gain a lot of energy, and it'll get easily manifested. And similar is the word. And there is a lot of difference when we speak about casual words, casual conversations, and the words which we speak about spirituality. When you're preaching someone, or when you're teaching someone meditation, when you're sharing some spiritual concept, when you observe, when you increase your awareness, the energy in the words are different than the normal and casual conversations. There was one example in my life where I read a book called Sunshine Before the Dawn. I read the book and I started narrating to everyone, to all the meditators, to all the members around me. So to the surprise, what I observed was when I was narrating this story, this concept from the book, people were going into a trance. And then I observed that how much power the words will have. And sharing spiritual concepts, speaking about spirituality, will have a lot of energy. And the next incident is, and also about the birth of Yogananda Paramahamsa, I would like to tell that his mother knows that from the day he was born, he is going to be spiritual. And he will be baptized by Lahiri Mahasaya. And Lahiri Mahasaya is a great guru. And he says that this boy is going to grow huge spiritually, and he's going to go around the world and tell everyone about spirituality, about meditation, and he's going to free everyone. And at the time of birth itself, his mother knows about that he's going to grow as a yogi, he's going to go as a saint. And then when his mother was about to die, he would be later revealed through his brother that his mother would have a special message for him. What was that message was, he will be receiving an amulet, something kind of a pendant, And there is a backstory to this pendant where a sadhu will come mysteriously to his mother's place, and he says that I want to see the mother of Mukunda. So his name is Mukunda Lal Ghosh, and afterwards he was named as Yogananda Paramahamsa. So he says that he wants, I want to see the mother of Mukunda. And his mother was surprised. How come he know, the saint know the name of Mukunda? Then she comes and he tells that he says about the amulet that, and he says that you will be receiving this amulet in the meditation you do tomorrow. I will be not giving you this amulet. This will automatically materialize and come to you in your hands when you're doing meditation. And you have to give this amulet to Yogananda Paramahamsa at the time when he's ready and when he's wants to completely go to a path of spirituality, when all his passion has arisen and his quest has arisen to know about God and to, so at that start of that path, you need to give this amulet. And he also tells that you will face an illness after some days, and that would be your last. So you won't be living further. And to that also, she happily accepts and happily, understands that he, with the peaceful vibration, that she even accepts the news of her death. And then later, after 2 years, she safeguards the amulet, and then through his brother, Yogananda Paramahamsa, receives the amulet. And they will also say that the amulet will mysteriously disappear after few days or after some time. And the same happens when he was about to meet his guru, Yukteswar Giri. The amulet will disappear suddenly. And this is a very miraculous incident of how the amulet came and how it disappeared. And the amulet was the vibrations or the messages from the saints or the masters who are guiding Yogananda Paramahamsa from his past lives. And even in this life, they are invisibly guiding all his paths and all his steps. And as he touches the amulet, he will feel the vibrations of, and some memories will be triggered in his mind. And he knows that this is the amulet given by his guides. And I would like to tell that every person, every being will have spiritual guides and spiritual masters who are guiding us always, my dear friends. We may not know, or as we in meditation, we raise our vibration, we raise our awareness, we will know their presence. And we will know what messages are they trying to tell, what are they trying to guide us. In any life situation, everyone will be having these guides to guide us, to put us in track if we go off track, or put us in track and towards our life purpose. And then there is one incident where he goes to the hermitage of Dayananda Swami, and there he learns about a beautiful message about fasting and about food. So as a young person, Mukunda is used to eat a lot, and he should be served food at time to time. And when the food is delayed or by 10 minutes or after some time, he would badly scold his servant, like his cook, why did you not serve the food on time? So that was the appetite of Yogananda Paramahamsa. But when he goes to the hermitage of Dayananda Swami, Dayananda Swami tells one thing, that you have to follow two things here. Your father is sending you money every time. Ask him not to do. Like, you will be taken care here in the hermitage. And the next thing is, don't ever ask for food. Don't ever say that you're hungry. If food is offered, you take it. Else, don't ask for food, or don't tell that you are hungry. That was the true instructions given by Dayananda Swami. And he will be very, feeling that how will I practice this? I have such a heavy, high appetite. How will I be able to practice this? And starting days, it was very difficult for him. But later, he will take it as a challenge and do a 1 day long fast. He does a 1 day long fast, and the next day he'll be eagerly waiting for his food. He will have a pride that I've done 1 day long fast and I want to eat food the next day. And he will be very proud that, okay, I did 1 day without any eating anything. This is the first time in my life, and he will be very proud. And the next day, what happens was Dayananda Swami will be arriving to the ashram after 2 weeks. And that was the day of arrival, the next day. And he would be receiving a message that until Dayananda Swami arrives to the ashram, nobody is going to eat the food. And special food was being prepared on that day, and he'll be receiving all the aromas, and his appetite will be triggered very badly. And he will be like, when will Dayananda Swami come? And when will I eat? That was eagerly waiting. And after Dayananda Swami comes, they will say that, no, now Dayananda Swami wants to bath. He wants to meditate. Only after he baths and meditates, everyone can eat the food. And he'll be like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I haven't eaten food past 1 day, and this is my second day. If I remain like this, I think I'll die. So all at one second, right, with all the minds, the famine victims and all the pictures of hunger, of people who died of hunger, everything will run in his mind like a picture. And afterwards, later, he will be served food and he will eat, and then he will go to Dayananda Swami's room and he will ask, Swami, why didn't you feel hungry? You came very late and you also didn't eat. He will ask, why didn't you feel hungry? And Dayananda Swami says, it is very common. I was traveling for the 4 days, and the 4 days I didn't take any food. And this is my 5th day. And today also I'm not eating anything, and I don't feel anything. And also while traveling, he won't eat anything because that won't be of proper vibrations of the monks of his order. And this was the answer he received. And Mukunda will ask again, if you instructed me that I should not ask for food even if I'm hungry. He says, what if I'm not given food for so many days and nobody cares for me and I will die? What Dayananda Swami replies was, you better die, Mukunda. If you're not getting die and you have to die, you're not getting food and you have to die, you better die. That was his firm answer to Yogananda Paramahamsa. And that moment, he will be enlightened and he will receive this strong message, influenced a lot on Yogananda Paramahamsa. So he says that, don't think that the power of food is sustaining your body. Don't think that the power of money or the power of people is sustaining you. If you cannot live by the power of God, and you think that only with the power of food you're going to live, then you better die. That would be his firm reply. And he will realize that we are something beyond this body, and our soul energy, our soul power, we have the power to sustain. And he says that you are not the one who is going to digest the food in the stomach. You're not going to do any of the bodily activities. And all these activities are by nature happening. So if there is someone who is doing all these process, there is also someone to make sure that you receive the food. So that would be his answer. And the lesson learned from that incident, so he will follow in his later lives where he'll be roaming to a lot of different and strange places, and he wouldn't be receiving any food. And this was the strong foundation. This incident was a strong foundation for that. And we also have to understand that, and in this book, we'll be introduced to many miracles and many saints who can, produce 2 bodies. And there are many things, many miracles where we think normally it is not possible, or it is not feasible, or according to the science that we are introduced, or the physical science that we know, some things which we think cannot happen had happened, and all those miracles are there in the book, The Autobiography of a Yogi. And the next incident I would like to share is, he will have a challenge with his brother called Ananta. He's the elder brother of Yogananda Paramahamsa. So his elder brother Ananta will be like, you are not interested in life, you're not interested in earning money, you want to enjoy the father wealth, but you don't want to do hard work or grow in life. You're always like seeking God, seeking spirituality. According to his pretext and according to his perception, that Yogananda Paramahamsa was wasting all his time. And there will be a short quarrel between both of them. And Ananta will be like, money is everything. There is a long life. You can seek after God. You can go and realize God later also after you earn money. But what Mukunda says that maybe life can be short. If money is the slave of the God, if I know God, then automatically everything will come to me. That was the concept. That was the perception of Mukunda. And he will challenge that, okay, if money or all these things is not important, I will give you a challenge. He says that, so he and his friend Jitendra will be there, and he will give some amount of rupees to, he will book some tickets to Brindavan, 2 tickets to Brindavan to go. And he says that, and he won't give any money, and he will say that you have to roam Brindavan throughout, and you have to reach the next day, 12 o'clock. And if you do so, I will accept that, okay, your path is correct, and I will become the disciple of Kriya Yoga under your leadership. And this was a challenge. They won't be having any money. Only they will be boarded the train, and they won't be having any money. And his friend Jitendra is like, how are we going to survive? Who is going to give us food? And we would be left like a beggars. And Yogananda Paramahamsa says, don't worry, we are protected and we will be taken care. And what happened surprisingly was the passengers in the train, co-passengers in the train, so they will see that these 2 boys are there, and they will ask, we will bring you somewhere, we will give you food, we'll take you there. And surprisingly, all this happens, and they'll be taken to a place where, some princes should come and they will be serving food for them. That was a grand meal. They will be taken there, but luckily those princes won't come there. So all this food will be given to them, Jitendra and Yogananda Paramahamsa. And this miraculously happens. And they also get an invitation that you can also come here for the dinner also. And later, when they have to, okay, they had all the meal and everything, but they have to roam Brindavan, they have to see different places. What can they do? And at that time, a boy comes there named as Pratap, and he says that, I know both of you. I know you, Mukunda. You have come to my meditation. In my meditation, I saw you, and you are my guru. He says that I frequently saw you in meditation, and I was instructed to, there will be 2 people there under the tree. You have to go to them, and you have to show them everything in Brindavan, and you need to send them back. That was the instruction given to that boy, and he suddenly comes there, and he funds everything, all the trips, and he takes them to all the places. And after departing to Agra, so he will be buying some sweets and also the return tickets to them, and he will also give some money and says, I am very thankful. And so now they even had their meal. They had a person to see everything, whatever they had in the Brindavan, and they even had the return ticket and the money to go back to their own place. This was the miracle happened, and the trust that Yogananda Paramahamsa had in nature, that if I am correct in my principle, that all these things will happen automatically, and nature will take care automatically. And that firm belief in nature and in God and in himself made this everything happen so miraculously. Like someone structured all these events. And his elder brother will be shocked to know that all this happened, and without any money, anything, this beautifully happened, and he will become the disciple of Yogananda Paramahamsa, and he will accept that spirituality and seeking God, he will accept the path of Yogananda Paramahamsa. And there are many incidents like this, my dear friends, where we can learn so many things, so many experiences. We might not have seen the saints or the yogis directly, but through his book, we will come to know about each and every saint and what exactly happened in his life. And even in the youth life, during his examinations, he will be constantly meeting his guru, Yukteswar Giri, constantly, and he wouldn't have any time to read or study, and he wouldn't be much interested to study also. So what he does was, his guru will say, whatever happens, you will pass in this examination, don't worry. And luckily, during the examinations, there will be some bright student, and that bright student will teach everything to Yogananda Paramahamsa. And there will be one situation where some things were not important or doesn't come in the examination always. And his bright student will ask, no, you have to read this. This will come in the examination. Everyone will be like, he's misleading Mukunda. But what happens the next day was, whatever the bright student called Romesh had instructed Mukunda, those same questions came. But those questions usually won't come. But as Romesh said, those questions had come. And that was a miracle. And then in another examination where Mukunda writes, and he knows, he calculates everything, and he says that the 36 is the pass mark, but I won't be getting 36. I made some answer wrong, and I'll be failing for sure. But the guru will say, trust in yourself. Even the sun or moon can interchange their places, but you will pass this examination. I am sure of it. And the same happens where they will announce that they will increase the benchmark, that 36 is not the pass mark. So 34 will be the pass mark. And exactly he will get the same 34 marks on that year. These are the beautiful incidents, my dear friends, where, and his guru also says that you shouldn't neglect your studies or neglect your responsibilities in order to follow spiritual path. You have to balance both. You have to, nobody should think that spirituality is some escapism to the physical life. In order to leave everything, all your responsibilities, and go somewhere, that is not spirituality. So you fulfill all your education, get a proper degree, and then you can do this. And in the same way, Yogananda Paramahamsa does all these things. I hope you got enlightened and about these beautiful experiences, and it really inspired me very much. So thank you so much, friends. Please do read the book, Autobiography of Yogi. These are just very 4 incidents I would have told. There are a lot of incidents in the book. Please do read. And now let us do some meditation. So I'll be playing a nice music now. Along with the music, let us start meditating. Make some comfortable space around yourself. Let there be no disturbance around. You can either sit in the chair or sit on the ground. Cross your legs and clasp your hands like this. People wearing specs, please remove the specs. Meditation is the greatest gift that we give to ourselves. In this meditation, we observe our normal and natural breathing process. All the secret and everything is there hidden in the breath, my dear friends. We just have to observe that. As we observe the breath, our mind becomes empty and we will receive a lots and lots of amounts of cosmic energy. So let us close our eyes and become one with the normal and natural breathing. No thoughts whatsoever in the mind, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. us be one with the truth, my dear friends. No thoughts whatsoever in the mind. Just you and the breath. Slowly place both your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Let us give a big clap for this beautiful group meditation. So friends, let us make use of full moon meditation tonight. Full moon meditation, full moon days are very powerful days, and we will be receiving a lot of energies, and we need to make use of the day before and after and during the full moon day and do intense meditation. And we also have meditation, 3-hour meditation by Patriji. So let us all attend that. So friends, anybody wants to interact can unmute yourself. Please spread maximum about meditation, my dear friends, to all your social circles. Let every youth take meditation as a part in the daily life, which gives the right balance and which helps us to know that we are not only body, we are not only mind and intellect, but we are something beyond all of these. We are the soul. And we will come to know and we will become the better version of ourselves after meditation. And thank you so much. Let us meet again tomorrow at the same time, 7:30. Tomorrow is the day of Swadhyaya Yoga. Swadhyaya Yoga is there to encourage people to read spiritual books and to do Sajjana Sangatya, to share the excerpts from the spiritual books. And tomorrow we have another master to share concepts from Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. Let's all enjoy tomorrow's session. Thank you all for attending today. Bye-bye.